Cheers.
Cheers. Again. It's too.
For men.
It has a strong kick.
Yeah, but it
Yeah.
says for men.
That's so.
That's what it says.
No, it can be for anybody. It can be for anybody. It's just that it has a very strong.
Which is the one we
kick,
took
yeah.
before this one?
The mango. No, the mango.
The
yeah.
mango?
Yeah. The mango and the pineapple are the best.
Yeah, they are the best.
Yeah.
Sure.
That one is familiar. This one is
New taste.
yeah. This one is nice. This one is nice.
That's the beauty of the Nairobi Park. Yeah. Oh, you're not allowed to use cameras?
Huh? Oh. Na venye simu yangu ni powerful hata kuliko kamera yenyewe. Haina shida. Hata mimi. Okay. Sawa.
So what you can see from a distance, that is Nairobi National Park. Then a very good pool here.
Alright, so we made it to Sereni and very nice pool overlooking the Nairobi National Park and the railway that cuts across the national park is there. But yeah, let's get a nice place to sit. It's a lovely view, such a beautiful view.
Nairobi is the only city in the world with a national park, with a game park at the city center. Yeah. So it's already sunset, and that's the road to, we call it the Southern Bypass, the road to Uganda, to the East African countries. Yeah. Then here we have the Nairobi Expressway, and I presume this is the biggest roundabout we have in Kenya. So in one of the best clubs, one of the best hotels we have in East Africa, not even in Kenya. So whoever is watching me for the first time, kindly subscribe. My name is GoSeeAfrica.
Sometimes, like, I don't know, there's so many routes that you can go from this roundabout. Yeah, how many roads do you have just connecting here? Several. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The expressway passes through somewhere here too. Yeah. It's one of the busiest and maybe well designed.
If not the biggest, it's the most complicated.
Yeah, in terms of how it's made, it's really amazing.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, like there's 3 vehicles. At some point, there's like vehicles on the ground floor and an upper floor and an upper floor again. I don't know how to call that. It's so beautiful. Yeah. That's why I love coming here. A lot of times, actually,
it's not your first time here?
No, it's not my first time here. I just come here and I can have a view of the city on this side. And if I don't like the city or if I'm tired of the city view, you
go to the park.
Yeah.
National Park.
So you can come to this side. You see that's our watering hole. That hole
is
called the watering hole where wild animals can come
and drink the water from.
Yeah, and sometimes you find properties like this, they purposely make watering holes so that their clients
can enjoy the view. Yeah, sure.
Like, I've even stayed here.
Yeah.
So yeah, some places, in some rooms, you can choose a city-facing room, or you can choose a room that faces the park.
Oh, but the one facing the park should be more expensive.
Yes, the one facing the park is more expensive.
More expensive.
Yes.
Oh. Hi, good people. My name is GoSeeAfrica, a traveler and a YouTuber from Nairobi, Kenya.
Okay, greetings to people. My name is African Tigress. I'm from Nairobi, Kenya. I do travel content. I've been to 45 countries and counting. If I was to actually count, anyway, this is an intro. If I was to count the countries by the number of times that I have visited, probably some countries I've visited more than 2 times, some even more than 10 times. I'll probably be counting like maybe almost 100 countries right now. Yeah, I do travel content. I do share culture. I love to interact with the people and to learn their way of life.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's basically me in a nutshell. I'm also an entrepreneur. Yes, I do have a couple of businesses here in Kenya and other parts of the world. But yeah, that's personal.
Before even we proceed, you say you are an entrepreneur. How do you manage your businesses while you are in other continents?
Systems like
You have managers?
no, getting the right people,
Yeah.
like creating systems.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like you have to hire the right people.
Oh.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't work. For instance, sometimes I've had to make sudden trips while
Yeah.
I'm abroad
Yeah.
to just come back to Kenya to
Mhm.
take care of business because something somewhere is about to go absolutely wrong or has gone absolutely wrong, and I just have to come back and take care of that. So it's not easy, but over time, as you getting people, hiring people, you get to know who works, like who's good at this. Yeah, at a certain point, like there's some areas where you'll get someone who's nice, and you wish like you could take that person and clone them and put them in all your other businesses because of how they perform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is that one upcoming YouTuber who wishes to be like you. Give them the secret.
Well, I can say be you, don't be like me, because I'm very imperfect. I'm human. But when it comes to content, I can give you advice.
Yeah.
I can tell you, be very consistent.
Yeah.
Consistency really helps.
That means posting daily.
Yeah, but while at it, even if you post daily, but you don't really improve on your content, because there's some people who want to be YouTubers and you don't watch what others are doing. Maybe you watch 1 or 2 videos.
Yeah.
Where do you spend most of your time? Are you watching movies or are you watching content?
Content.
Like whatever you watch should be able to inspire you to create. So that's what I can say. Make sure that you are creating things that you see, because some people don't even take time to look or learn the analytics. That's what I came to realize. A lot of people just want to wake up one day and be like African Tigress.
Yeah, you want
They
to do
don't
whatever.
realize that African Tigress, whenever she wakes up or whenever she has, not even whenever she has time, every day, she always has to check the analytics.
Oh.
She knows the function, she knows what RPM is, she knows what CPM is, she knows what's the best time to post.
Oh.
You are like,
So that works.
take the YouTube studio like your school. You have to know every function on the YouTube studio. Analytics. Who is your audience? What are people watching? What terms or how are most people getting you? Are they getting by searching your name or are they getting you by searching Nairobi? Like how are people finding you? It's very important to know that. Like your YouTube studio, you should understand every single bit of your YouTube studio.
Yeah.
That's your office.
Oh.
So you should understand every function of the office.
Yeah.
And what suggestions, what are the gray areas? Why did this video perform better? Why did people watch this video up to 1 minute and then drop? Or why is this video having a spike at this moment? So basically, that is what a lot of YouTubers really don't. A lot of people want to be YouTubers. They don't take time to learn. They just want. You can push millions of content and get nothing.
Yeah. You talking about spikes. What's a spike? I've seen a spike before.
Okay, a spike means like sometimes there's a video that you've done, and then there's 2 ways to explain it. How I understand it.
Yeah.
So you can do a video and then you realize maybe people watch it the first 30 seconds and then it goes down and then maybe you find after 10 minutes it's a lot, it's like a spike because there's always
it goes up.
Yeah, there's so many people watching or watching it. It even tells you most people click this part and remained on it. So what's happening at that part that's making people to watch it a lot. Also another spike, what I can call a spike is like when you're watching when you're creating content and then you realize a video is not performing, then suddenly it spikes. And that's actually one thing I've noticed about my content. I never like really attract so much initial audience, but a lot of times I look at a video, I'm surprised, this video was just at 12,000, how is it at 100?
So today we're learning from the experts, and Pay keen attention. Want to learn more. So tell us, does YouTube pay?
A lot.
A lot. Handsomely.
Huh?
Handsomely.
Beautifully, handsomely, whatever you call it. Yeah, YouTube pays a lot.
I like that.
See, this traveling is not so easy.
Yeah.
YouTube pays, but it's also expensive.
To create the videos.
To do like travel content is also expensive. Yeah, it pays a lot, but it's also your expenses when you're doing when you're a travel content creator. Your expenses are also high.
Oh yeah, booking flights,
I mean, like
accommodations.
For instance, a flight from Trinidad coming back to Kenya was about $2,000 one way.
That's expensive.
$2,000 is almost 300,000 Kenyan
Yeah,
shillings.
sure. It's even more.
Yeah, and for some people that's their salary their whole year.
Oh.
For some people that's their monthly salary. I mean, people who are making 300,000 in Kenya, they are considered rich.
Yeah.
I mean, for some people it's like maybe half that. They're still considered rich. Someone making 150,000. The reality is a lot of people make probably between 10 to 50. So it's really expensive, but I really thank God. To be honest, it really humbles me. If I had a lot, I don't have much, but if I had a lot, I would really love to, just bless people, just bless left, right. I bless in small little ways, but if I knew giving someone that amount would change their life, I would do it if I had without necessarily me stopping to travel, because when I travel, that's how I'm able to create or make more money. But I do help in little ways that I'm able to.
Yeah, that said, I once saw you do some donations. That is Mzee, an old man you once assisted in Kibera. In Kibera.
Yeah.
Did you make follow-ups?
Wait 1 second. Just to be sure, because we're in a noisy place. That way. So
but did you make follow-ups about that Mzee?
Yeah, I actually met him. I've been in Kenya, Of course, I met him as well. Yeah, he really got a lot of support, and I just want to thank everyone, the 80 nation. Thanks to everyone who actually supported that security guard. He got a lot of support. Hey, like the kind of support he got, the kind of money he got.
It's amazing.
I don't even receive donations like that.
It was a lot.
People don't even donate to me.
They donated to them there.
The amount of donation or people support they give me per month, it's not even as much as they gave that man. And I'm truly grateful. And on behalf of him and me and all of you, the contact is still there. Keep supporting him. He's still doing his security job because he has a family to take care of. So go ahead and keep supporting him.
Did he disclose the amount?
He disclosed.
But we're not going to say the amount on camera.
But he got a lot. Some people 30,000, 50,000, 5,000, 1,000, 100.
Them there is rich now.
He really got a lot. I can't really say he's rich, but I can say
he's living a good life. I bet.
At that place, he was also I didn't realize that he was also struggling with school fees and rent and things like that, because his salary is about $40 per month. $40. Because it's 6.5 or 5.5.
That's $40.
About $40 per month.
That's so little.
Probably I don't know how many years salary, but in as much as it's a lot of money, he was still living in debt. So at least he was able to pay some debt.
To pay the debt,
he has school fees, he has all these things to do. He has
the rent.
To take care of.
I like that. So, Tigress, tell us, there's this one person who wants to know who inspired you to join YouTube. By the time you were joining YouTube, very few people were in this platform.
So I used to stay with my little sister, my immediate follower, and every weekend I would hear her listening to some people on her phone and all that, or even on TV, and I was always who are these people that she keeps listening to? Right? There are people in Malindi, Watamu. Like if you don't know Malindi, Watamu, these are the coastal areas of Kenya, so these are holiday destinations and all that. So one day I asked her, and then she told me, no, I actually traveled to Egypt. No, I was about to travel to Egypt. Then she told me, since you always, because I'd already been to the US, I'd already been to Ethiopia, but I wasn't a content creator. I was still a student, and I did get opportunities even as a student.
So you are traveling for fun?
I can say I used to be a leader. I was I was a student leader at university. So if you school with me, you'll probably know. Yeah, I was in charge of academics.
I think I know you. I know your university. Sussex, something.
Yeah, I was a student leader at university.
Yeah.
So part of it came with opportunities to collaborate with some international organizations. Yeah. So I really got opportunities to travel, and I also used to have a CBO. Yeah. So the CBO we used to deal with sustainable development goals. So we used to focus on SDG 1, 3, and 5.
What is that?
That is sustainable development 1, no poverty, good health and well-being, and gender equality. So those are the sustainable development goals that I used to deal with. And so through my organization, we did get an opportunity. In fact, going to the US was through that organization that I founded while I was still in school. So that's how I got to visit the US.
Oh, yeah. I think I saw your photos on Instagram in the US.
Some photos. Yeah, if you go scroll to my old photos, you'll see when I was in New York, and I was very patriotic to the Kenyan scarf.
That shows you I started following a long time ago.
Yeah, I have a Kenyan scarf. So I was like, everybody.
Yeah. So, have you thought of doing 9 to 5 job?
We didn't finish, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
So, my sister was already traveling, having these opportunities. My sister told me we should travel. So, shout out to you, Bella, that I should also create content while traveling.
Bella, the lawyer?
No, Bella is in the same field that I probably was. Bella is the one
who graduating here. I remember now.
Yeah. In the UK. So, we started our YouTube channels at the same time.
So Bella has a channel?
Yeah, she has, but she was actually a news reporter and anchor. So she was voice trained because initially, actually, when I started, I would cringe on my voice when I listen. Then sometimes she would tell me like, "Why are you sounding like that?"
Yeah.
So I even tried to like talk in a manner that's not me.
She was a pro by then.
Most of those videos I actually put them private because I was like, after trying to talk like, because she was a presenter, and a reporter, so she's done voice training and all that. So there's a particular way she would talk, and I think since she's been in that industry, she expects it to be in a certain way. So I was trying to sound like her. And I looked at the video later on, I was just cringing. Man, I just used to feel off like about my voice. A lot of people don't like listening to themselves. So every time I could listen to myself, I would cringe. I'm like, oh, I sound so terrible. But I don't know, I think over time I was like, this is what I am, this is how I sound. So like it, this is who I am. So that's my bad voice, not So basically that's how it happened.
I think I need to listen to one of those videos. You need to give me the maybe they'll motivate me to be a better YouTuber than I.
Even when I stand before the camera, you see right now I can move. Those times I'll just be like, I couldn't breathe.
At least you do know that in whatever you are doing here, you don't need to make a lot of preparations. Just need to be you.
If I make a wrong statement, it's okay to say sorry and correct myself.
And to
unless there where I felt like I was to sound like a remote. Like how presenters always sound the same? That's how I kind of felt at that time. But over time, but I'm so glad because she introduced me to the field. She introduced me to the space, and then there's another cousin of mine. When I started, I got discouraged. Because when I got to 50 subscribers, when I got to 50 subscribers, I traveled and I was happy. I was meeting people and I was telling them to subscribe to my channel.
50 only.
That's when I was in Egypt. I had 50 subscribers. can you believe when people subscribed, I got to 59. Was it 59 or 69?
Yeah.
The next day I woke up, I was back to 51.
Ah,
They unsubscribed.
8 of them.
I'm not so sure who unsubscribed. I'm not so sure who unsubscribed. So it was so discouraging.
Yeah.
So I didn't like really seriously create after that until then after about 3-4 months, there's this cousin of mine.
Yeah.
She's a YouTuber, but nowadays I feel like she's doing more about brand influencing locally. She's a brand influencer. She influences for some electronic brands here in Kenya.
No.
So I saw her posting, my sister saw her actually posting on Facebook, and she was already at 500 subscribers.
Yeah.
I was like, how did you get here? So I gave her a call. Then she told me, she gave me links, and shout out to you. Shout out to you, Margarita. Her name is Margarita.
Margarita.
Yeah, so she was really so amazing. Yeah, she gave me the information, the tips, and in no time, I was at 1,000 subscribers. And then one of my videos spiked.
Yeah.
I done a video on nightlife in Kisumu.
Oh.
And it was quite interesting because
But even up to date, I don't think we have anyone else who has done the same. A video in Kisumu.
So, I was a student. I'm not allowed to go out at night.
Yeah.
To be honest, sorry mom and dad, I sneaked out.
Yeah.
I sneaked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually sneaked out that night, opened the gate, and I made plans with our house help.
Yeah.
To open the gate for me slowly, so she doesn't make noise when I come back.
Your house help will get fired.
No, she's no longer the same. It's a different one we have right now.
Oh.
Yeah, so I went out with my friend Samantha. Shout out to you, Samantha. It's been long. It's been ages. I miss you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I went out with my friend Samantha and a couple of friends. And it was like first time when we were like, I think we walked about 3 or 4 clubs. Yeah, and I created the video. It didn't create a buzz or whatever. I never told my mom. I never told anybody in my family about my channel.
Oh.
Yeah, but I can't even remember at what time they realized that I'm actually doing content. I'm not so sure at what point they
Maybe
realized.
until the time you got famous.
Because I was like in so much into academia.
Oh, yeah.
So, like how I thought my life was going to be.
Yeah.
Since my background is in healthcare, my plan was to either work for World Health Organization or the United Nations.
You are medic?
That's the part my background is in healthcare. So that's the part that I was looking at, following World Food Programs. I just wanted to work for international organizations.
Yeah.
So that I can have an opportunity to travel. But so imagine all these school fees and all that, and then ending up or turning out as a YouTuber.
As a YouTuber.
How do you start telling people like, hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel?
Your parents will be like, an African parent will be like, oh, she's a disgrace to this family.
Not even parents, even your friends.
Yeah,
So like
the whole community.
I feel like a lot of times the fear of people mocking you or making fun of you or the fear of being judged holds us from
from achieving.
doing and achieving the things that we really want to
That's so
achieve
true.
and do in life.
That's so true.
So yeah, so I think that's what yeah, so I don't know, but I think over time I did it, and I was not sharing it on my Facebook, I was not sharing it on my WhatsApp or Instagram. Actually, let me tell you, when I was at university, I wasn't even active on social media. Why? I was very focused for first class.
Oh.
I was very focused. All I wanted was first class. I'm not going to go into social media. I go to social media during school breaks.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm just focused into academia and things like that.
Did you achieve it?
Yes.
You achieved?
Yes.
Good.
Academically, I achieved everything I wanted. But then, when I got opportunities, so being that helped me get the position I got elected to as a student leader. But that one also gave me the opportunity to travel and all that.
Oh.
So it actually made me fall more in love with traveling.
Oh.
Growing up, I wanted to be either a pilot or a doctor. So pilot wouldn't work because I needed to go to South Africa.
Now you are traveling with the pilots.
I'm traveling with the pilots. Yeah, so my parents couldn't afford it. And so I had to go to the next. I also wanted to become a pastor.
Oh,
Yes.
a
growing
pastor?
up, yes.
Can you pray for me?
Wanted to-
I think I have a lot of sins. She needs to pray for me.
Yeah, so actually, basically, I was scared to put it out there. And then over time, I think only my sister knew I was doing that. I never shared my link to my father or my mother at that point. So I think over time, when the video spiked and I got monetized in 1 month, I was like, let's do this.
Oh.
The first month I made $127, not the whole
The first
month.
1 month?
No, actually
Oh,
I got monetized on 23rd of April. So by 31st of April, I had made $127 in how many days?
Oh.
So that was about 7-8 days. I made $127. I was like, it's great, I'm going. Yeah, so it just gave me hope, and I was like, okay, so it's okay. So I can actually do this because I actually ended up falling in love with making videos.
Yeah.
And I felt like now I can even make money and travel. And that's how I got to travel to Rwanda. I took my savings and went to Rwanda. So I was running a business at that time. So as I was running the business, I had a shop. It actually still exists.
Oh.
I have a female
Someone
fashion
managing?
shop.
Oh.
Yeah. It actually exists. But that one, it really gave me a lot of money that enabled me
To start traveling.
Yeah, so like even when I had, because that shop bought me my first car.
Oh.
Yeah, that shop bought me my first car in 6 months
So
of starting the
it
business.
was doing well.
Yeah, like 6 months of starting a business, I bought my first car.
Oh.
So it gave me money. So for me now, I had a fallback plan and I didn't close the business. So I gave it to my sister to help me with it.
Oh.
So by doing so, at least I was like, in as much as I'm taking the risk, at least I can sell my car. Anyway, I never sold it. My car is still there. I can sell my car in case I don't make much money on YouTube to allow me to continue this adventure. Because that was like my true calling. Fashion was nice. I loved it. But it really never allowed me to see the world. Monday to Friday, I was always at the shop.
Let's say
working.
you love freedom, you like managing yourself.
I love freedom. I love the freedom. But the money that comes from fashion business, oh my goodness,
It's a lot.
especially ladies fashion,
It's a lot.
probably more than YouTube.
Yeah,
If
sure.
you're very strategic on how you do it.
Yeah, whoever is watching this, leave a comment. I want to hear from you. Yeah.
More money than YouTube. It just depends on how you do it. Because I'm looking at some of my friends and people whom we encourage each other. Actually, some group of friends, we went into the same business.
No.
What I love is we were never like competing or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
So we help each other. I look at how they are doing right now, and I'm so proud. Some of them now have multiple shops in the country.
Oh.
Yeah, some of them like are driving V8 and you know,
they are
big
doing
machines.
probably some of them are doing better than you.
Some of them are, you don't know how I'm doing so.
But she has traveled over 45
so, you know, everybody
countries.
has different things.
Yeah.
So some of them, yeah, they still travel. They still travel, but on holiday. Some of them are now even sourcing. They travel to Turkey and other places to source their clothes.
Yeah, their
So
items.
it was very nice. But so because of, I think I'm talking too much. But it's okay.
No, it's allowed. It's allowed. But she inspired me to join YouTube, so she's allowed to take over.
Let me talk right now because I really, there's times that I could never even talk this much. Like I would run out of words and I don't know what to say next. Yeah.
Tell them you can take over my channel.
Alright, I'm taking over GoSeeAfrica's channel right now.
Yeah.
So I took that, the money, so at least I had some savings.
Oh.
But the first 5 trips that I didn't have small savings. Like when I went to Rwanda, I only had 70,000 Kenyan shillings between me and poverty.
Oh, how did you manage to pay the transport, rent?
70,000. The flight ticket was 30,000. I was not going by road.
So that's one way or
a return ticket? 30,000.
Oh.
I got there. I liked it, and I wanted to extend the trip to go to Burundi. Extending was $100. How much am I left with? 30,000 only. To pay for accommodation, to pay for food, to pay for everything. I'll be very honest. The first place I stayed before I moved, that Airbnb was $50, $45 per night, and I only have about $300. That's too much. Yeah. So what I just told myself, I need to have money to get a flight to take me to Rwanda, Burundi, and at least I have a ticket back. Food I can figure out, and everything I can figure out. Yeah. But with that, I also want to give a shout out to the very, very, very first person who ever sent me money. Who had watched my video is called Mozart. So Mozart, if you see this is shout out to you.
Does he still watching?
Yeah, they still watch my videos.
Oh, that's good.
I always remember them as the very, very first person.
Big up Mozart.
Whoever gave me money. Yeah, he's from New York.
Oh.
A total stranger.
Yeah.
He just sent me money. It was $50, but that $50 meant the world to me.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's really, it contributed to that. But the good thing is when I went to Rwanda, Burundi, my videos were getting views, so I could see on the back end of the studio I'm making money. But like sometimes I sit, I'm like, how the heck do you travel with $700? Yeah, and that's I did not travel.
Not even 700. It was less than 700.
Off. Yeah. So you only have about 400, and then you take another extra 100, so you only have $300. For 2 countries. It was risky. The accommodation, accommodation was expensive. The second one was $10 a night. And thank goodness, shout out to you, Oscar. Oscar was there. He had just started the Airbnb business in Rwanda. So he was really nice. In Rwanda, people have houseboys. Yeah. So his houseboy. So his houseboy would cook. So at least I never went hungry. And going to some places, Oscar would drop me, like when we went to Rubavu, like the border of Rwanda and Congo, Oscar dropped. So at least paying for fare. Yeah, he took us at least 3/4 of the journey, and then after that we paid a little to get to that place. And I think we were just staying in a $10, $13, nothing, like the cheapest available accommodation. To think about it right now.
Thank you, Oscar, and the other guy.
Thanks to everybody who was actually being part of my journey when I was starting, when it wasn't so easy. Yeah, and when I was doing that, I was still running the business. But like if I'm traveling, the business has to suffer.
They have to keep on sending you money.
No, like the business has to suffer. I didn't have any employee. I was the one sourcing materials, doing sales, delivering everything. So it had to suffer. But like that's initially. But after the trip and also Uganda trip, I actually made some money. I made some money and some savings, and then I actually that's when I was like, okay, this thing is working. So I gave out the business
to your sister now.
To this day, all glory to God and to my amazing African Tigress Nation, Team Tigress. Thank you so much. Truly appreciate the love and the support. It means a lot to me.
Thank you so much, Team Tigress. If it were not for you guys, then
I wouldn't be here.
And definitely GoSeeAfrica won't be here.
Yeah, because you say inspired you to
you inspired me. Yeah, sure.
So
wow. I like that.
I talk so much to just talk about how I started, but that's just, I think I talked about how I started and my first trips and everything. Basically, I think I've given you a highlight of that. Let's move to the next question.
Answer me this. Tigress, did you ever think of having the 9 to 5 job? 9 to 9 to 5? Yeah.
I would tell you this. But some of the things I'm sharing with you, I've really never shared
with anyone else.
So I did get a job. when I was still hustling. My friend, if I tell you I've even hustled trying to sell insurance and sold zero.
In a whole month?
For the entire time I was an insurance agent, financial advisor, I never sold anything.
So did they have some amount to retain you there? Maybe something you are getting little
bit? Not making anything. If you're not making if you're not bringing clients, you're not making anything.
That's sad.
Yeah. So you work,
sad. We are sorry. We are sorry for that.
When people, hey Lord, it was very hard. And then the way you walk, your shoes will be so dusty.
Yeah.
And the way some people look at you, some people make promises and
they'll never honor the promises.
You guys are scams, insurance is a scam and things like that.
That's what people say.
So I actually was trying to do it with one of the biggest insurance companies in Kenya. It was really difficult. I think I didn't have much confidence. To be honest, YouTube has helped me to become more confident. And if I was to do the same job right now, I would probably do sales. At that time, I think I was coming from a very laid back, reserved person. This is a person who's just been in academia.
Yeah.
All they know is like they just want to do well and all that in school. And also like I was never very social. It's not like I'm very social right now, but I was never very social. So like it was really difficult. But
I can attest that. For you to win a what? How do I call this? At the trust, yeah. It's very hard.
Yeah, so I'm always like laid back. I don't have a big circle.
Yeah.
I have friends, but like I really don't have a big my inner circle is probably 2 people. Yeah. So, yeah, so and then I was really so poor at sales at that time.
Yeah.
So I was very difficult, very afraid to approach a person. And then just working with a file and things and talking to people, like, God, I look at myself at that time and I feel sorry for myself. But I'm so glad it's never worked. You go to explore. That's before I started my business. That's actually way before I started my business. Yeah. So that's way before I started my business. So I couldn't sell insurance at all. Shout out to all sales and marketing people. All of you who are very confident to approach people and talk to them about what you want. Walk in the streets and walk up to a random person and talk to them.
Sure.
Salute. You guys are there. You guys run the world. I couldn't do that. Anyway, so that was my first job that was like you're not paid until you make a sale.
Yeah.
Second job, I got employed to this organization.
Yeah.
I worked for 1 week.
1 week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My boss was horrible. She didn't like me.
Oh.
Me and another lady, Indian lady, Kenyan Indian, who are having same position. But she would, because she has a car, she would favor the Indian lady over me. Because I mean, the Indian lady was giving her lift. I have no car.
Yeah, you used matatu as usual.
Yes, I was using matatu, and I have no car to drop her or help her. Like I really I had nothing. That's just before I started my business.
Yeah.
So after, and if the girl doesn't finish her job, I'm the one who's given, because I would ensure I finish my job. And then I love the job I was doing, the section I was. But then after I finished my job, they would add admin work to me.
Oh.
And I hate admin work.
They never used to add to the other lady?
No, like it was, I just felt overworked, and it was 1 week. The next week, on Monday, I overslept. I called in sick.
Yeah.
On Tuesday, I overslept. Then I told myself, maybe this is a sign. That was a very toxic working environment. So on Tuesday when I overslept, I said I'm not going to call in sick. I just blocked everybody.
Oh.
Block email, block phone number, block everybody.
I need your confidence. I need your confidence.
And then I have to sit and think.
But then
figure out what do I want to do with my life.
one of my bosses watches my videos, so probably tomorrow I might be blocking.
Sometimes I sit and I'm like, maybe they thought I died or something because I was unavailable everywhere.
Yeah.
Then I just took that week trying to figure out what I wanted to do in my life. That's when I started the fashion business.
Oh.
I just got some money from my mom. Shout out to you, Mama.
And remember, guys, this is something she has never shared before.
Yeah.
So we get.
Yeah, I took some money from my mom and I started the business. I started on May 19th. Long story short.
That was a loan?
Huh?
A loan?
Huh?
Your mom loaned you?
I borrowed, like, I mean, if your mom knows you are broke, they are not going to loan you money.
They just give you money.
Their daughter. Yeah. They don't want you to die of hunger or anything. So it was not a loan. I just asked her for money because I didn't tell her what I was going to use the money for, but I know I needed money. And yeah, she helped me with some money. And let me tell you, that was May 19th. By May 30th, I had 23,000 Kenyan shillings in profit. That's about, at that time it was like $230.
$230?
In terms of profit. By August, I had 300,000 Kenyan shillings in profit.
And I presume you are still a very young girl. You are still young, but you are a young girl.
By December, I had over 1 million.
Over 1 million?
Over 1 million Kenyan
At what age? At what age?
Don't worry, not so long ago.
She is below 30.
So somewhere. So it's not actually, to think about it. It's not even long ago. This is 2024.
2024, yeah.
What? It's not even long ago. It's not even 10, not even 8 years.
You started your channel in 2018, right?
2018, yeah. But my channel, like when I started it, when I went to Egypt, I was still a student. So I was trying to figure out life. Yeah, so I was still a student when I started, and that's when I stopped when people unsubscribed.
But just in case.
2018, I can't say I really started then. I was just trying to be my sister at that point. Then I did nothing. Then I was like, no, this shit isn't for me.
Yeah.
And then I can say like properly I started a little bit of 2019, but 2020 is like when I can say I actually like started.
Your channel boom.
Yeah, not really blowing, but when I started like really seeing it as something that I can do. It was 2020 during COVID when I would do 5 hours live
That's
stream.
when I got to learn about you.
When I would do a massive long live stream. That was in 2020. Yeah.
She was still young and naive.
I'm still young and I'm still
naive.
I can't say naive, to be honest. Yeah.
But you are still young.
Yeah, but I'm not naive. Yeah. Basically, so then that's when I got, after quitting that, then I started the clothes business, then I made some money, then started,
So the GoSeeAfrica made the African Tigress. Now, just in case this video goes viral, my parents, my parents have never got to know that I'm a YouTuber. They have never allowed me to be on the social media. Yeah. It's a secret.
Even me, it's a secret until it's going to be a secret no more. I actually can't remember any time I ever sat. I can't remember a time I ever sat and told my parents that I'm doing YouTube.
They just learned from online.
But when I started traveling, because they seen me doing all this NGO stuff and traveling and all that, me being a student leader with the opportunities that came with traveling. Yeah. So I would still use, I'm going here for this. I would say I'm going for the same. But it was actually me just going to do content.
It's a good one. I like it. Now, what's your plan when you retire from YouTube? Do you intend to do YouTube forever?
Well, I know we've shared a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so I do have some businesses.
Yeah.
So I really don't see. I don't want to. I want by the time I'm getting to 35 to retire.
Oh.
Yeah, my goal is to retire.
At the age of that 5, she want to retire.
At max 35.
Yeah.
I could retire earlier, but I want to, when I get to 35, I want to retire. But the max is 35, so I'll do create. So I'm trying to work on more of working smart as opposed to working hard. I want to work smart. Yeah, so setting up systems and things that like I really don't have to wake up every day, even when I'm tired or whatever, and force a camera on myself to just create. So I want to get to a point where I'm just able to create when I only feel inspired. Yeah, because yes, a lot of times I love the places, but to be honest, it's a lot of work, especially for a creator like me who doesn't have a camera person and all that. So it's difficult. So I'm hoping like it can be, the workload reduces. Maybe I might change my mind when I get a videographer and editor.
To continue with the...
Yeah, to continue after that fight. Yeah. But at the moment, like I really want to retire.
I want to learn how to edit videos.
Yeah, I want to retire at 35. So I don't see myself doing YouTube forever.
Yeah. That's a good one. What else?
Whatever you want to ask, I'll answer whatever. If I'm not going to answer anything,
let's talk about your relationship with the bestie. You know the bestie? You know whom I'm talking about, right?
Bestie.
There's a lady you used to call bestie, you used to travel with. I remember, let me call her name, Dee Mwango. What's your relationship with her? She was your best friend.
No, she this best friend thing. It was something that was actually forced on me. I wasn't, because she knew very well. I did have a best friend, and my best friend is in Sweden and another one in the US. I told you my circle is only like, closest two people. Like my friend in the US, shout out to you, Nas, and my friend Mercy.
Yeah.
People who watched me when I was celebrating 4,000 subscribers, they will see Mercy. She's been my friend.
They still watch you today.
If I call her anytime, she's there for me. And also my friend Nas. Yeah, so they know that. But because they're out of the country, and
Nas is one of your moderators, right?
No, she's not a moderator. No, she is. She is. Yeah. So they are those were my best friends. So, but someone came, I can say maybe best YouTube friend, but not like best friend in real life.
No.
Yeah, it was something that was really forced down on me, because I think at that time, anyway, you know what? I'm just gonna say what I have to say, because either way, I was trying to, even when we fell apart, I was trying to even say we are cool. So I'm not afraid, because she has audacity to say whatever she wants to say about anybody. And even when we fell apart, I was not going online to say anything. And even when people were speculating that maybe we're not friends anymore, I was still saying, oh, we are cool, we're cool. She went online and put it out there. I don't like online drama. I don't like people talking, But so I'll just say what I have to say, because I have to say the truth, even the things I never had to say, because I was just avoiding to say these things.